St. Anne teen mother and son missing. The St. Anne police are seeking the public's assistance to locate 16-year-old Sana Brock and her 9-month-old son Shamar of Exchange Outreach St. Anne, who have been missing since Tuesday. The police say Sana is of brown complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet 7 inches tall. Reports from the Outreach police are that Sana and her son were last seen at home about 6:30 p.m. They have not been heard from since. Their mode of dress at the time they went missing was not stated. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Sonia Brock and Shamar is being asked to contact the Outreach police at 876-974-2533, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Woman hit during shooting at Yewarton police station has died. A 54-year-old woman who was reportedly accidentally shot by a policeman who was attacked by a machete-wielding man at the Yewarton police station on Thursday has died. She has been identified as Dawn Palmer, a janitor of Church Street, Yewarton. Palmer and the machete-wielding man, who is said to be mentally ill, were taken to the Linstead Hospital for treatment. However, she succumbed to her injuries about 7:45 a.m. on Saturday. The man remains hospitalized. At about 7:57 p.m. on Thursday, a member of the police team was reportedly collecting a statement from someone when the man barged into the building with a machete. He was reportedly instructed to drop the weapon, but instead dropped at the policeman, who retrieved to his guard room. The man pursued him inside, and the policeman reportedly discharged one round in the direction of his attacker, who was wounded in the abdomen. The woman was also reportedly hit during the incident. The Independent Commission of Investigation has started its probe and secure exhibits in the matter. Inmate killed in stabbing incident in St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center. An investigation is underway into the fatal stabbing of an inmate by another at the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center on Friday. The deceased has been identified as 32-year-old Jermaine Rogers. Reports are that about 3 p.m., there was a commotion at the section of the penal institution, during which Rogers was attacked and stabbed in his chest with a sharp object. Rogers was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. The Spanish Town police have initiated a murder investigation into the matter. The Independent Commission of Investigation has also launched a probe. Holness rejects Auditor General's finding regarding operations of the new Social Housing Program, NSHP. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has rejected the findings of the Auditor General concerning the operations of the new Social Housing Program. In the latest performance audit report, tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, the Auditor General noted that the NSHP, which was introduced in 2019, has a function similar to the Social Housing Program, which was introduced earlier. The report said both programs are administered by separate units within the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. The report found that various social programs have similar objectives and overlapping functions, covering parts of or the same areas of interest, with little or no coordination in the distribution to such benefits. However, speaking during the handing over of a unit under the NSHP in Somerton St. James, Mr. Holness was adamant that the program is different from others focused on housing. Noting that over 300 houses have been delivered under the program to date, Mr. Holness said this was an achievement without misappropriation. He expressed concern about the findings of the Auditor General's report.
The new social housing program is carefully designed. First of all, we build on lands that are provided by the beneficiary. That's a clear distinction. So the beneficiary has to bring the land to the table. We not only build for persons who are in need by virtue of their economic status, that they are below the poverty line and unemployed. We also build for persons whose houses were destroyed by fire or any other natural disaster. We also build to upgrade and improve tenement yards and big yards. No other entity has that mandate except the HAJ, and their mandate is also slightly different as they take on much larger programs. We do from 1 to 20 units. The mandate is also quite different in that the new social housing program does not give building grants. Building grants are done by another unit within the Ministry of Housing, and it is also done by the CDF. All of these units collaborate. We pay very close attention to the report of the Auditor General. The Auditor General has a constitutional duty to report on government expenditure. We totally disagree. In fact, we reject the findings of the Auditor General as it relates to the operations of the new social housing program. And I wish to reassure the public that we have administered the program and structured the program in such a way that we follow all the regulations that are required under the FAA and the PBMA and all the other acts to ensure that we are delivering this public service in the most efficient and integrous fashion. I don't know why this finding would be levied against a program that is delivering real, well-needed benefits to the people of Jamaica. We will review the report as we always do. We will respond. And if there are shortcomings, we are constantly seeking to improve the way in which we deliver benefits to the people. But I'm very concerned, indeed, I find it very disturbing that a program like the new social housing program, which was carefully crafted, well executed, is being almost attacked in this way. And we wish to assure the public that we are doing everything possible and will do everything possible to ensure that the benefits are delivered in a timely fashion, but also in an integrous and efficient fashion.
NWC start corrective work on Wike water woes. The National Water Commission (NWC) has started medium-term work to address the issue of discolored water flowing from the pipelines of residents in Wike St. Andrew. The company, in a statement on Saturday, said that based on assessment conducted a few weeks ago, it identified the issue is a result of an aged segment of a pipeline in the affected area that extended for approximately 1.5 kilometers. The NWC said that the team undertook plans to replace the entire pipeline and upgrade the flushing mechanism to enhance the system's ability to manage and maintain water quality more effectively. The company stated that the recent impact on customers' access to quality water supply has led to its expediting these plans with hopes of completing medium-term solution by January 31. These works include the immediate replacement of the worst section of the pipelines to temporarily alleviate the situation, the flushing of the network, and the mobilization of the medium-term plans to complete the overall pipeline replacement. Acting Vice President of the NWC, Herman Fagan, stressed that the company is dedicated to taking swift and decisive action to address this kind of occurrence. Our outgoing efforts include both immediate responses and the long-term infrastructure improvements to uphold the quality of the service our customers expect, he said in the statement. The team will continue to monitor the area for more rigorous quality control measures to ensure that our customers receive clean and safe water. We appreciate the patience and understanding of our customers in Wike and remain committed to providing updates as the situation progresses. The NWC's response follows last week's report of residents expressing anger and frustration about having to pay for a contaminated water supply. Nathan Edwards, a resident who highlighted the issue, said the problem started almost 2 years ago and has significantly impacted his livelihood. They told us it is not fit for the consumption because there is no chlorine in it, so we don't consume it at any time. They said it's not good. What they started to do is to come and bleed the hydrant here, so they would come probably like every 3 weeks and run out the water, he told reporters. Edward shared that he had to purchase a tank to get access to clean water, as well as continue to pay for the contaminated water supply. He added that the water was highly contaminated in mornings, and he would have to leave the pipe running for hours before he would be able to access clean water. Other residents also shared that the water itches their skin when it makes contact, and they could not use it to wash white clothing because it would leave a stain. One woman shared that she had to purchase a water filtration system to her house, and even then, the water would still be contaminated. They said that the NWC did flush the hydrant in the area, but that only provided temporary relief. Edwards, who provided an update on the community's current situation, thanked reporters for highlighting the issue. He said that following this story, a team from the NWC visited the area and conducted further assessment of the pipelines. When they came to my house, they disconnected the meter and ran the water system that was coming into my house, and they asked me to catch some of the water in a little clear glass, and when they caught it, it's still the same quality that was shown before, so they saw what came out, said Edwards. They said what they can do in the meantime is that they should try and flush the hydrant like 3 times a week, but the issue will not be resolved until the pipes are actually replaced, he noted. He noted that he was assured by the NWC representative that the matter would be resolved and expressed gratitude. This story did cause a knee-jerk reaction, and I appreciate that. I hope that they, the NWC, will pull through and do what they say they're supposed to do, he noted. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.